Welcome to another episode of Mission Compliance, Unleashing Growth Potential for Defense Contractors. If you're a defense contractor feeling overwhelmed, tired, and alone, trying to navigate DFARS, NIST SP 800-171, and CMMC compliance, then guess what? You're home. Today, we're unpacking something that no one wants to think about, but everyone needs to prepare for: cyber incident reporting requirements. That's right. If you get hit with a cyber attack, even a suspected one, and you don't know what to do next, you could be in more trouble than just recovering files. You could be looking at contract violations, penalties, and even getting blacklisted from future works. Yikes. So, what's required? What's the timeline? Who do you tell and how? Let's get into it and make sure you're not the next compliance cautionary tale. What you talking about, Willis? We're joined once again today by Mike Frieder, President of On-Call Compliance Solutions and a CMMC Professional Assessor. Thanks for joining us, Mike.
Hey, always a pleasure, Roman.
So as that intro specified, and I sounded like one of your YouTube videos when I said it, we're talking about cyber incident reporting. So let's jump right into it. Why is it so critical to report cyber incidents quickly, even if you're unsure of the impact?
Yeah, it's a great question. I would kind of say it's like the black box, right? Everybody is really afraid of the concept of cyber incident reporting because they don't know what will happen when they do it. And the good news is on this podcast, we'll talk about it. So, the first thing to understand is that per the DFARS 252.204-7012 law, which is all about protecting CUI, there are three major requirements. One of them is cyber incident reporting. The second is, if you're using your own IT systems, you've got to obviously follow NIST SP 800-171 as a compliance standard for how to secure those information systems, which are storing, processing, or transmitting CUI. And the third major requirement is to flow it down to your subcontractors if they have to handle CUI. So the number one requirement actually of this law is to report to the DoD if there has been a mishandling or a compromise, or an incident where information may have been leaked, compromised, stolen, etc. So I think a lot of people really miss out on that, right? They focus heavy duty on the concept that they need to make their IT systems compliant. A lot of people even miss the idea there's a bunch of physical controls. There's like 30, 40 controls that deal with, keeping CUI safe, even if you have no information security system, right? No IT system. Huge, huge misunderstanding around the importance of cyber incident reporting. It's very important. It is, in fact, so important that they made it legally mandated. The next thing about cyber incident reporting is you can't just kind of walk in and report a cyber incident. You actually have to have in advance something called a medium assurance certificate, or it's a digital certificate that verifies that you are who you say you are from an identity perspective, and also, quite frankly, stops all the spam stuff from flowing into DoD websites because the certificate costs money. Number one thing is people have to understand they have to go and purchase a medium assurance a medium assurance cyber incident reporting certificate and have that installed on the machine that you're going to do the reporting from. That is the number one requirement in DFARS. That comes before a lot of other requirements. So, where do you buy those from? There's two companies that the DoD recommends. One is called IdenTrust, and the other one is called WidePoint. So it is a competitive landscape. I personally happen to like IdenTrust. We've been using them for years. We've